Liam's alarm blared at 7 a.m. He groaned, slapped the snooze button, and pulled the covers over his head. Just 5 more minutes. Except it was never just 5. It was 10, then 15. By the time he actually got up, he was already late. Again. Like always, he grabbed his phone first, his eyes barely open as he scrolled. News, memes, texts. Nothing new. Yet he kept scrolling. His feet dragged him to the bathroom, still glued to the screen. By the time he finished brushing his teeth, his thumb had swiped through at least 20 posts he wouldn't even remember in an hour. Breakfast? The same. A half-hearted bowl of cereal, eaten while watching a random video he didn't care about. By the time he got to work, his energy was already running low, but he powered through. Emails, meetings, assignments. He did everything expected of him. And yet, it felt like none of it really mattered. Like he was on autopilot. Days blurred into weeks, weeks into months. Wake up, scroll, work, scroll, sleep, repeat, until one afternoon, something broke the cycle. Liam was walking home, earbuds in, staring at his phone as usual. But out of the corner of his eye, he noticed movement, a blur of golden fur. A dog, not just any dog, but the happiest, most alive creature he had ever seen. It had just woken up from a nap, its legs stretched long, its back arched, its tongue curling out in a dramatic yawn. And then, without hesitation, it exploded into action. It bolted into the park, full speed, like it had been waiting all its life for this exact moment. It chased a butterfly, then a falling leaf, then a shadow, treating each one as if it were the single greatest discovery in the universe. Liam stopped. When was the last time he felt that awake? That present? That alive? He thought about how he woke up every day, dragging himself from bed, dreading the morning, scrolling through distractions before he even took a real breath. That night, as he set his alarm, something clicked. The next morning, when the alarm blared, he sat up. For the first time in a long time, he didn't hit snooze. Instead, he stretched, arms reaching high, back arching, taking in the morning air. Then he took a deep breath, one that filled his lungs like he actually meant it. And instead of reaching for his phone, he reached for his sneakers. Outside, the world felt different. The air was crisp, the sun was rising, and birds were singing a song he realized he'd been sleeping through for years. As he jogged down the sidewalk, he passed the same park, and there it was, the same golden dog, stretching, yawning, and then bursting into a full sprint, chasing after a new adventure. Liam smiled. He got it now. That day, he didn't just wake up. He woke up, and life, it had never felt so real.